Love to give, I got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. Yeah, 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 yeah. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. We're here today with Aoi Bungaku episode 3, and there's, I believe, 2 more episodes left of this specific part, the no longer human part. Now, last episode was definitely my favorite episode of the 2. It just showed you a perspective into his mind, which I'm always very, very happy about, because I always like psychological stories. I always like the stories that go inside someone's mind and, you know, inspect that with purpose. So I was very, very happy with how it all went down, and obviously with the conclusion being that he's going to move in with the lady. We'll see how exactly that goes, you know, what that will do to the story. I would imagine him like meeting a child would help him, I guess, but I'm not 100% certain on this. We'll see. That's ultimately what it boils down to. We will see how the story progresses. But I would just say let's just hop right in. That's just my thoughts, you know. Let's just hop right in. So. Right now. Of course. Always war. No matter the era, no matter the time, there's always war. Alright, well, what's this called? Survivor's Remorse. And that is one only little drawing. Dad! Dad! Oh my, she's moving on quick. Just that's always what matters. Which is a terrible concept. That money is everything. When you I disagree. And that's how he's gonna... I see where this is going, eh? I see where this is going, eh? I thought this was supposed to be like an imitation of... But no, we're actually going the route where, you know, he is gonna become a mangaka and then ultimately kill himself writing a story called No Longer Human, right? 3rd chapter, Society. The bane of a lot of people's existence. Society. It's not the worst drawing ever. I can't draw that, alright? I'm much worse at drawing, but still. Nowadays, like, you'd have to draw painting on the lens of, like, Da Vinci or Van Gogh to even have a chance. Oh my. Oh my. Alright. It's great seeing him live in society, as the name of the episode implies. And there is his ghost. What is normal, eh? I don't consider myself normal. I never have. Usually, like, movies and whatnot are an escape for people. But when you're not really fitting in, where is there to escape from? My friend, you need to... What? The wind chime is setting you off? The wind chime is setting you off? He's gonna drown his sorrows in alcohol. You don't, yeah, you don't drink. You don't drink whiskey like that. You not a full glass like that. You know, it's not. You're not taking a shot, bro. Mm-hmm.
お前だけが僕の女神様だよ。お父ちゃん、おひげが痛いよ。ああ、ごめんごめん。お腹減ってないか？何か食べに行こう、女神様。しげこ神様じゃないもん。神様は。
You should just take it as a compliment. Princess then.
神様にお願い事すれば何でも叶えてくれるって本当？多分ね。
Oh! Oh! Very, very awkward. And you run! Ah, shoot, that's only gonna make it worse. The judging eyes of society. Conform or get slaughtered. How is it? How is it gonna feel about that? That's a great question. No. Yeah, I figured.
父親を驚かせるような画家になるまでは帰らないよ。しがない漫画を描いてるだけの男が何？
Why?
たまには飲みに行こうぜ。空いてる店知ってるんだ。ねえ、お父さんはどうして女にお酒ばかり飲むの？お父ちゃんは好きで飲んでいる。
This is escape. Yeah, like, to me, I just wonder, like, what do you do in his situation? How do you... Not so much how do you feel, but what is your purpose? Because I feel like almost everyone has a purpose in life, whether they realize it or not. Even just a purpose for tomorrow, you know, simple things like that. But when you have nothing, absolutely nothing, when you're completely empty, what is there? I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know. There's just nothing. The blank void. See, assisted suicide is not the same as murdering someone. That's just not what it is. She wasn't sad, she wasn't distraught. No. 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 And you're just part of it. You are an individual at the end of the day. You may not conform to the stereotype of society. Well, society as we know it, alright? The collective rather than the individual. There's a clear distinction here of what I'm trying to make. I figured. Nope. Cause they see a troubled soul. Makes sense back in those days, especially. That was a really, really beautiful episode, I have to say. That was a beautiful episode. I really, really have to say. Episode 2 and episode 3 were easily the standout episodes so far. Like episode 1 was neat and fine, but like episode 2 was really, really good, and episode 3 was really, really good. This one I really, really enjoyed, just like the personal strive. It was very, very personal. Like, you know, there wasn't anyone else really in this episode besides him, and pretty much the whole episode was like a monologue, maybe except for like the first 2-3 minutes of the episode. But besides that, like everything else was a monologue, and I really, really enjoyed that. Because when you have a character, you know, a personality like him, someone that considers himself to be a ghost, you know, it's very interesting to get into to get an insight into their brain, into their mind, into what they're thinking, into what they're feeling, into what they're believing. So having that in this episode, you know, and just us seeing him, how he his viewpoint and everything. Obviously, having a big event like his father dying, being part of it too. That's gonna be instrumental as well, of course. So just having all of that culminating into this episode, into pretty much what happened towards the end, where he's like, yeah, you know what, society is a collective. I like that. Society is just a collection of individuals, and obviously you are an individual. But in the grand scheme of things, obviously, you know, there are societal norms and societal abnormal things that you can and cannot do. Even today, with everyone basically doing whatever they want for the most part, you know, there are societal expectations and standards. You know, so it's neat and fine saying that society is just a culmination, it's just a culmination or a collection of individuals, I should say. But you know, there is more to it, obviously. Like you know, there are certain things that are A, morally just, or morally unjust, B, you know, legally just, legally unjust, and then C, you know, kind of just accepted norms, you know, traditionally passed through, not so much morally, but more so passed through the generations. So like generational norms, you know, so for example, things like treat your elders well, you know, that would be a generational norm, because like, you know, that's just kind of what you're taught. It's not really a moral thing, you know, there is no good or bad to it. It's just like you do it, you don't do it, that kind of situation. So, you know, having that, you know, not being aligned to like these three norms, you know, will definitely make you feel like an outcast. And him struggling with that was really, really nice to see. It actually reminds me a lot of like a movie that I'm gonna watch soon, which is the Joker movie. You know, because you know Joker himself. Just make a little comparison, not to go too much into it, but Joker himself is someone that really doesn't, you know, fit into the societal norms, and it really feels the same here. You know, you're just seeing a different version in just a different time, and the people that helped him out are women. You know, specifically in that area, in that time, you know, women were generally treated pretty poor. I mean, I don't really have to go into all that. You know, I'm pretty sure most of y'all know. You know, until like really the 70s, 80s is when it all changed. So some people say, you know, today it's the same, but I don't believe that for a second. But yeah, you know, especially in those times, I have to say, you know, that the line like, why are women all so helpful? Why are they all so nice to me? And it just the retort of that being, because we know how it feels, because we're not treated that well either ourselves. I really, really like that. I really, really liked that. I also really liked that, you know, he has a daughter, which was just a very nice touch, just seeing him, you know, try and be the family man, which is very nice to see. But overall, just a very, 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 very strong episode. I really, really enjoyed this one. I felt like, personally, it was fascinating. More than fun or, you know, anything else. It was really just fascinating and interesting to see his development. Now, his father is dead too, obviously that's going to come back because his father was a cornerstone of his persona, of the reason why he is the way he is. So definitely I feel like next episode, the 4th episode, the final episode of this story, will somehow tackle that issue in more detail. That's at least my thoughts though. Regardless, folks, I will see you all in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out and bye. Hey everybody, if you liked this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. Until next time everybody, peace out and have a nice day.